Hey, welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having an absolute magical day. And thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. Back with a new standard best of one mythic rank deck for Magic the Gathering Arena. We're going to break down the deck list, talk about the strategies and synergies so you can pilot it effectively and efficiently. You're not just out there like these other goofballs. Then we're going to demonstrate all of this within our Mythic ranked gameplay footage against the best decks and players in the world. Finally wrapping up with our final thoughts, deck review, and dare I say double pack opening. We have a regular set booster as well as an epilogue set booster from March of the Machines. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You can also become a YouTube member to challenge me directly every single Sunday, one-on-one, as well as joining our community Discord. Let's take a look at the new deck. Jund Sacrifice is a Tempo Reanimator build within green, red, and black, focusing around Riveteers Ascendancy, a card that's been around for a while that you may not have seen played. Well, good news for us is, well, Kiki Jiki's gone. And this is going to open up a 3 slot within, almost every single deck. We get to experiment with new cards, and the Ascendancy is actually working out really nicely. So what do you get for 3 mana? An enchantment, and whenever you sacrifice a creature, you may return a target creature card with lesser mana value from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Do this only once each turn. So, just like always, each turn is once on our turn, once on our opponent's turn for just, double value. And then we have a bunch of sacrifice going on. On our 1-drop, the Gold Hound for 1, a 1/1 with First Strike and Menace. It can tap to sacrifice itself, adding 1 mana of any color. We'll have a Cankerbloom for 2 mana. It's a 3-power 2 toughness that can pay 1 to sacrifice itself, either destroying artifact, enchantment, or proliferating us. We have the Bloodtithe Harvester here for 2 as well as a 3-power 2 toughness creature. And when it enters the battlefield, create a blood token. Furthermore, we can tap it to sacrifice the Harvester, giving target creature -X until the end of turn, where X is twice the number of blood tokens that we control, which is quite nice. Activating this only at sorcery speed, right? So, Blood Harvester on our turn, Bloom on their turn, right? That's going to get that double trigger. Moving on, we have the Voldaren Thrillseeker for 3 mana, 1-power 1 toughness, backup 2. So when it enters the battlefield, it's going to give 2 +1/+1 counters to a target creature. If it's a creature other than itself, it will also get the ability. In this case, it is pay 1, sacrifice this creature, deal damage equal to its power to any target until the end of turn. Keeps the +1s, gets the ability till end of turn, right? This is really nice because A, it has the ability to sacrifice itself as a 3-drop, bringing back the 2-drops, which sacrifice and bring back the 1-drops, and we're cascading down. However, it can also allow us to sacrifice some other creatures. A couple of my favorites, Shakedown Heavy for 3, a 6-power 4 toughness creature. It's going to go to an 8/6 with the backup 2, and then you can attack, hopefully. They don't block, in either way, we can pay 1 mana to sacrifice it, deal 8 damage. In that same aspect, we have Archfiend of the Dross. It's going to be an 8/8, absolutely ridiculous. And, the sacrifice to most likely take lethal, that would be 16 damage, right? If you attack with this thing at 8/8 and then sacrifice it, oh, Lord have mercy. And finally, the Warchief, which is really cool because it can self-sacrifice through the Blitz ability. For 6, it's going to come in with haste, which is cool. It's a 5/3 with trample. When it enters, gain 3 life. When it dies, create a 4/4. And of course, if it is blitzing, it's going to organically, as a 5-drop, trigger the Riveteers. We can get that 4-drop back. We can get that 3-drop back and begin to cascade our way down the mana curve again through all of the different sacrifice effects. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We have a Willow Geist here as well, really capitalizing on the Ascendancy. A 1/1 for 1 with trample, and whenever 1 or more cards leave the graveyard, bringing them out of the graveyard into the battlefield tapped with the Ascendancy, put a +1/+1 counter on the Geist, and whenever it dies, you're going to gain life equal to its power, which is pretty cool. We have some removal through Cut Down, 3 copies of this instant speed, destroying target creature with total power and toughness 5 or less, and 2 copies of Sheoldred's Edict for 2 mana, also at instant speed, choosing one of the 3. Opponent's going to sacrifice non-token creature, sacrifice token creature, or sacrifice Planeswalker. Beautiful. That is the deck in its entirety. Of course, you know, I guess the one thing we didn't mention is the Dross enters with 4 oil counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, you're going to remove a counter. No more counters, you lose the game. So, you know, make sure to sacrifice this with the Dross before you lose the game. And then furthermore, whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, they're going to lose 2 life. So this is really, really, really good because, you know, we have removal, right? They're going to want to be blocking us because our damage output is also very, very high. The Dross is going to capitalize on this, right? And then, you know, it's attacking and sacrificing, and it just, it's disgusting. You're going to love it. The land is really consistent in the deck with the Triome, you know, with all of the duels here that are available to Jund. Really, really nice. A couple of basics and our utility lands through the Mire, Who Endures, and the Crucible is supposed to be here, but I guess it fell out somehow. Let's just put that back in there, drop a mountain, and we are good to go again, right? Minor, minor, minor. And that's the deck, right? We do have a, not a sideboard, but a maybe board to discuss after today's gameplay footage, because as a new build, I have a ton of ideas for it, right? So after we demonstrate the deck within the top 1500 Mythic rank, doing very well for ourselves today, opening the packs, talking a little bit more about where we're going to take the deck in the future. So don't go anywhere. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, join the community to Discord. Discord! And most importantly, have an absolute magical day. Going first, keeping 7. It's a lot of land, but, you know, it's there at least, and we can work into it. 3 and 4 are very aggressive. More removal on the side. It's a good card. Our Ascendancy's not quite good yet. We have no sack outlet. Hopefully they don't have exile. Let's take the draw. They're like, well, I need to exile the Archfiend, right? I think that's probably the dilemma. They don't have a block, so it's either take 6, because the Menace and the Might can't block. So yeah, no draw. We get some damage in, which is super duper helpful. Okay, okay. Do they have also an ossification? Don't say it out loud. Don't say it, don't say it. Just a companion. Not too bad, and no attacks. There's 2 damage. Let's just take it. There could be an Emperor. Let's hang out. Probably just killing a creature anyways. So the Hive takes them down to 3. We can take them down to 1. Uh-oh, that might... If this is a reoccurring pattern today, I don't know. Oh, the life gain. The life gain. It's very good. Not enough, but it's, you know, a start. Let's take a token. Nightclubber would be perfect here. It even goes with the deck. Good game. Yeah, Nightclubber would be really, really good, actually. Going first. Pretty aggressive start. Should we just straight up ramp out? Or do we go slow? If they play something, we'll go slow. Well, maybe we'll go slow anyways. This is a good start. Just looking for our Ascendancy, I guess, right? Control decks are tough, though. We are, you know, applying a decent amount of pressure. Nothing ungodly. Kind of bricking, which is not helping. Oh, Lord have mercy. Double whammy. You know what to take, dude. It's not a hard decision. I say just keep pushing. No, menace. Can't do that. Why can't I? I guess I'll trade. That's fine with me. Cankerbloom is out to kind of take its position, and Heavy's back down to 3, which is important. That's our entire hand at this point. Oh, that's enjoyable. I might even attack with the Willow. Right? That gets us more damage in. That extra 3 damage would have been enjoyable. Praying that there's not a field wipe at this point. Right? That's the whole goal. We need a 4th land as well, untapped. No. I don't think they're going to double block the Gold Hound. They're more likely to double block the Cankerbloom. Really? I am 100% okay with that. That's phenomenal. They must have a field wipe. And they just didn't want to let me draw. Four cards in hand. 15 field wipes. They're probably just one. A Sunfall. Maybe Twilight. More likely Sunfall. Or a Wanderer's Plus ability. They're going to leave us with the Gold Hound. I'd assume. The Thrillseeker. Okay, we're going to gain 3 life here. They make their tokens, which is pretty good. Let's kill the Wanderer. Shakedown out. Three wedding announcements. Nice. And depending on what is going on here, I think we might have lethal. We're hitting for 8. If this lands, I think we're good. Bingo. No tapped creature for the Wanderer. Get out of here. It's a big hit, right? And that it didn't even attack. We could, in some world, attack for 8 damage and then immediately sack for another 8. Opponents go first. Let's keep 7. We have nice 1, 2. Looking for 3rd land, 4th land, and 5th land. It's not a problem, right? We do find the 3rd. Looking good so far. Swing for 1. I'd like to double play, not just go slow on my curve. We are playing against mono blue. We should have a fairly easy time getting underneath them here. Let's swing. I think there's going to be a bounce spell on the Harvester. Not terrible. Oh, a march, and they exile Shore Up. No counterspell, Shakedown's out. Terror is right here with his buddy old pal. Wowzers. Alright, let's force a sacrifice on 1. Attack. You know, they either trade or give us the draw or take the damage. Oh no, they can't trade. Sorry, Menace. Laugh out loud. Don't mind me. We caught it right away. Settle down, settle down. Oh, at Jin, too. They're getting after it. Let's get after it with the draw. I assume it's a draw. Just the damage? Whoa. It has to be a counterspell, right? We force it? Could have been a draw spell. It lands. I've never played so many cards against a blue deck. Like, what just happened? How did we not get counterspelled 3,000 times? Maybe they have more marches? They're still going to get the win somehow, right? I guess not. Good game. Opponent goes first. Not great, but you got to try to make the bad hands work too sometimes. It's not all perfect curves. Unless you're a mono red deck. If that's the case, it probably is all perfect curves. Well, I mean, we're getting there slowly. I mean, this on 4 against mono red should really help out. Oh, no, 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 no. We have to race. We can't chill out. Wow. That's wild. Down to 9. We hit for 9. 10, 11, 12. That's a lot of damage. I want an Ascendancy, but I don't think we have the time. I'm just going to pull out chump blockers, take a massive amount of damage. We're taking 3 to 6 confirmed. They could get lethal. Wow. Maybe I gotta cut down. I could kill the Phoenix chick. We still got it. We still got it. We still got it. We still got it. It's fine. We've got this down to a science. Right? Again, they almost had us, baby. Almost. Nice. Keeping 7. Playing slow. We like the hand. 2, 3, 4, 5 is promising. I think Harvester is nice because you get the blood token. Right? I mean, we know there's removal coming. The question is, do we play the Bloom or the Harvester? And, you know, this way we do get that blood token. And I like that quite a bit. I'm going to double play just to get out of the 1-for-1 rhythm. I don't want to go 1-for-1. Right? Land is good. Land's always good. Let's stick to the 3-drop, then we don't have to sack the Gold Hound. Take our damage. We can threaten lethal this turn. Obviously, they're just gonna untap, so I'll probably put it on the Bloom. Right? They give us the draw. Just gonna take the damage, I think. Down to 5. I mean, that's pretty good. I'm okay with the trade. It's no problem. Oh. Okay, so -1. What? Not killing both our creatures. Tapping out to kill one creature and get a blocker. Okay. I mean, we just have to straight up kill Chandra. It just has to be done. And then we're left with limited options. They have 4 cards in hand. No block, down to 16 here. They have 4 in hand with the defender still. There's so many good things they could play. I'm worried about Chandra, I'm worried about Atali. You know, obviously, Titan of Industry. There's just, the list goes on and on. There it is. -2.
Stopping tyrants like you is kind of my thing.
I would assume. Double Chandra's like, wow. Very good. Yep. Kind of sucks for us, but whatever. Let's just see what we get. Okay. Maybe we should have waited. We top deck a land, we should have waited. It copies. Dang it! That's so good. Very, very good. We should have waited. My bad. That's gonna be the second lethal we've missed. Due to blood token cycling. Wait a minute. Oh no, they gain a ton of life. Well, they exile our grave. And they're gonna finish this off. No, we have to kill Chandra instead. And then we're just taking lethal. We didn't get the land, so I guess no harm. Oh, they just copy it anyways. Nice. Because it's our turn now, so Chandra copies on each turn, right? That's really good. Good game. I like that. You know, it's an original deck that did really well. Another command. Wow. Right? That's fairly impressive. No blocks. Let's just take it. Beautiful. That's really nice. Going first. Not a bad hand. We're missing the Gold Hound. We're missing, you know, maybe the Tree Folk. What's that little dude's name? That little gaffer's name, Willow Geist. It's a good card. Works well with the deck. It's filler, but Frankie Five Fingers, that's a name. Oh, Frankie always taking that discount. We will need a secondary green source. Right? Hello. Let's hit first. See where we get to. No creatures in grave, so, you know, the card is currently irrelevant. I might chuck a land, but then again, it's really nice that we're building to 5 confirmed. So that's a tough one. Ew. Hilarious. I told you I'd regret it. Let's just play it now, though. It's a second red source. And now I guess we want to save this for 6. Right, we need to sacrifice. So we're probably going to admire next turn. Oh, Jaceadelphia.
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will. No secret escapes my grasp.
Hey, I mean, that's a card. Maybe we'll save the land and just play 6. Blitz and pull a creature. Another Jace? Lord have mercy.
Phyrexia showed me the truth. Flesh will always lose.
They're really going for it. Oh, they get 2 Thrillseekers. But if they knew how good that mill was for us right now. We're going to take the Shakedown. Blitz, Blitz, Blitzadelphia. It sucks. I want to hit them, but Jace is just so good.
A minor setback.
So we get the 4/4. I think we're going to take the Shakedown. Just for some continued draw. And we draw land. Nice. They like it. They're like, wow, I've never seen that before. I live to serve. Ah! That's something that we have seen. Ooh, that hurts. Alright. It's not bad. They still have, you know, a pretty thick hand, 4 cards. And it is a control deck. It's right where they want to be. Oh! Good on you, mate. Dang, bro. What's mine say? No field wipe, no field wipe, no field wipe. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Let's go. 3 cards in hand. They used 2 single targets, so that signifies to me it wasn't a field wipe. Did they top deck another one? They've already used one as well, so I mean the odds are, I think, in our favor. Oh, a land. 2 cards left in hand. It's a single target, they're deciding. Probably take the Dross and let me draw. Because they're going to deal 6 damage anyways. One loses me the game, the other draws me cards. I mean, I don't know. Hard decision, I guess. They can double block with the Foundry on the heavy as well to trade with it. Gets exiled instead, though. I might have exiled the Dross and double blocked the other. Ooh. Is it a Wandering Emperor? We have lots of life. I don't think we need to play defensively. I need more offense. Oh, that sucks. We should have done that first. We could have hit for 8. So it would have been, you know, another 10 damage. Would have had them down to 1, and the Thrillseeker could have finished them off. If we would have done the blood token first. That probably would have changed their decision, though. Oh, no. Punished. We just got punished. Blood token first. Blood token first. Oh. It happens. We're not out of it yet. We did slip up. I think we probably missed lethal, but what do you do? Blood token before you attack to pull your Thrillseeker, chat. You might actually get it. Oh, Lord have mercy. And there's not a lot. I guess the Dross or the Warchief. Another Jace. Philadelphia. Good game. We get 1 draw to win. I don't think we're doing it.
Too much I pull one thread, and your entire mind unravels.
Big money, no whammies. What's the last card, chat? It's not enough. Good game, Frankie. Oakley dokely. Jund Sacrifice, aka Reanimator Tempo, was a lot of fun. Something our opponents, I don't think, expected, so we were able to capitalize off of the unknown playlines, right? If you know exactly what's going to happen to you next turn, it's a lot easier to plan for it and, you know, gain advantage. When you have a new deck, an original build that people aren't used to, you do inherently gain an edge, I feel. Let's talk about some other cards that were considered within the build. Fatal Grudge. We can sacrifice things at will, draw a card, and kill other things. You know, very cool. The Widow. Oh, I really wanted this in the build, and I might practice with it a little bit. A new card that I haven't made work yet, right? Yet. Very, very nice. Braids as well, you know, more sacrifice effects for us. The Nightclubber, I really want to run because we ran into some token decks, right? Mono white tokens is out and about, and the Clubber is a 3-drop that can blitz also for 3, bringing back a 2-drop while attacking with haste and nuking our opponent's field. And then I believe we also draw a card there, right? So I think this goes in the deck. I honestly, you know, I don't even want to consider it. I just want to slam it in there. Call it a day, right? Henrika can trigger sacrifice effects. I like the flying. Hitsugu, much like Arya, something that I just want to make work, right? Kind of like the Ascendancy. This is borderline. I think we could probably practice with it a little bit. The forced sacrifice effect is really nice. And that could maybe bring us into a deck that has other creatures that don't have to sacrifice themselves, which we did focus in here. We could, you know, take a Shouldered and then start sacrificing our Shouldered, right? You know, food for thought. The Plasma Jockey is, like the Night Clubber, good, but maybe even better. The ability's not as great. When it attacks, target creature an opponent controls can't block this turn, but where it really shines is it's a 4-drop that blitzes for 3. The 4-drop is what the Riveteers Ascendancy is going to take into account. You're only playing it for 3 mana. It attacks, they can't block, you draw a card, and then you bring back a 3-drop. Yeah, oh yeah! I think you might even be able to bring back itself, depending on how that stack resolves. Worth experimenting with, just like the Night Club. I'm really liking that jockey. This Chef could sacrifice anything. That's going to open up other play lines here, like I talked about. And then Vivian, I really like. It's just so expensive. And then Vivian would make it a more mid-rangey deck where we can play, you know, cards up to 7, right? We can sack a 6-drop, bring out Italia, you know, LOL. Maybe a different build, though. More mid-rangey, less aggro. Maybe doesn't use Riveteers. Maybe that's what you have going on here. But, you know, a lot of experimenting to do and different ways to take the deck. And I love breaking down all of that for you who are interested in that, right? Because it's not as rigid as you may assume it to be. The deck building, it is, you know, very fluid and, you know, within a tight schedule. I only have so much time to test, build, film, produce, you know, all of this takes a lot of time out of the day. So I think it's close. And, you know, as a community, I want to share all the work that I've done and we can build off it from that. So, you know, if you're playing with the deck, experimenting with it, come on back. Let me know how it worked out in the comments below. Of course, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's tear into the packs. Let's do a set booster first and then the epilogue booster. And we'll see if we can make it through the pack opening before the Black Bars of Doom come into play. So get Durgand. You know, that's a nice looking card. Oh, sorry, it's Stoke the Flames. Still pretty dragony art. And then into our first card. Ooh, that's a holographic full art mountain, baby. Corrupted Conviction. This is also playable. That's a good one. The Cosmic Hunger, you know, this is showing hope. They're in the right deck, The Necropolis. Oh, Stoke the Flames is actually a playable card as well. The Nightmare, Herd Beast, Invasion of Xerix, which I'm yet to play with. Oh, what do we have here? Sidar Jabari of Zalafir, an Esper creature for 4 mana, Human Knight, 4/3 with Eminence. Whenever you attack with 1 or more knights, if it is in the command zone or on the battlefield, draw a card and then discard a card. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, return a knight creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Interesting. And that's a 4/3. Then we have a Death's Wail for 4 mana, alt art. This is from Kaldheim, I believe, right? Whenever a creature becomes a target of a spell or an ability, destroy that creature. Is it? 4/4 with flying for 4. This might be a new card. Orobi, you're cute. I think that's another commander card maybe, right? I don't even know. List card? And then an Omnath. What is up with this pack? Whoa! Omnath is the box topper of this set. Armnarth, if you will. Locus of all. You gotta love it. And then a holographic Lookout. And finally, a Hezaean Shade for 6, a 5/5. Protection from white. All right, that's an interesting card too. That's a very interesting pack. Holy Toledo's. A lot of really cool stuff there. Right? Like that whole pack was fairly gas. You know, just banger after banger. 1 mythic, 2 rares, an old list card, a holographic full art land. I always love just the art card too. Hunger, Fringe, Stoke the Flames, and Conviction. Very, very good though, right? So not too bad. And let's get into now the epilogue booster. See how much better that this can get. I don't think it can, but you know, filter out. I think it's good. I mean, I like that kind of like hunger, reckless handling, not the worst. Training grounds is good. This is a very, very, very good card. And then a holographic campus renovation, not too shabby. An alt art Undercity upheaval, nice. Some undergrowth, and then a zombie token as well. That training grounds is sick, right? We really like training grounds with the new shield. Well, all the new Praetors really, but shouldered specifically, and the concealing curtains, and also the the fairy mastermind is cool with it too. Just a very cool card in general, in multiple formats, not only standard, right, but in those other formats too. Anywho. Thank you all so much for watching. Have an absolute magical day. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also become a YouTube member. Join the community Discord as well. And then just, get the most out of the community. And cheers. Have an absolute magical day. I appreciate you. I hope you take care, and we'll see you soon.